When football fans debate the greatest forwards in Premier League history, one name is always at the centre of the conversation. Thierry Henry. Fast, elegant, intelligent, ruthless. Henry didn't just score goals, he made football look beautiful. For many fans, he was the complete forward. Born on August 17, 1977, in Les Ulis, a suburb outside Paris, Henry grew up surrounded by football. From a young age, his speed and technical ability stood out immediately. He idolized Brazilian striker Ronaldo Nazário and dreamed of becoming one of the world's best players himself. Henry began his professional career with AS Monaco FC under legendary manager Arsène Wenger. Wenger immediately recognized Henry's raw talent, but early in his career he played mostly as a winger rather than a central forward. Even then, his pace terrified defenders. Henry helped Monaco win the French league title in 1997 and soon became one of Europe's brightest young talents. His performances earned him a place in the French squad for the 1998 FIFA World Cup on home soil. France would go on to win the tournament, giving Henry his first major international trophy at just 20 years old. 2 years later, he helped France win UEFA Euro 2000, becoming part of one of the greatest international teams football had ever seen. Despite his growing reputation, Henry's career nearly stalled after a difficult spell at Juventus in Italy. Used out of position and struggling for confidence, many questioned whether he could truly become a world-class player. But in 1999, Arsène Wenger brought Henry to Arsenal. That transfer changed football history. Wenger transformed Thierry Henry from a wide player into a complete forward, and the Premier League would never be the same again. At Arsenal, he became unstoppable. Defenders could not handle his combination of speed, skill, movement, intelligence, and finishing ability. He could score from anywhere: long-range strikes, curling finishes, solo runs, chips, volleys. And somehow, he always made it look effortless. Henry once said, "I always believed I could become the best." At Arsenal, he proved it. Alongside stars like Patrick Vieira, Dennis Bergkamp, and Robert Pires, Henry became the face of Wenger's revolutionary Arsenal side. The peak came during the famous 2003-04 Invincibles season. Arsenal went the entire Premier League campaign unbeaten, a feat almost impossible in modern football. Henry was the team's superstar. His movement was extraordinary. He drifted into wide areas, dropped deep, created chances, and scored goals at an incredible rate. But what truly separated him from other forwards was his intelligence. He knew exactly when to accelerate, exactly where defenders were weakest, exactly when to pass and when to shoot. Combined with his calm finishing and incredible consistency, it made him almost impossible to stop. Former defender Jamie Carragher once admitted, "Thierry Henry was the best player I ever faced." That opinion is shared by many defenders from that era. During his time at Arsenal, Henry won 2 Premier League titles, 3 FA Cups, 4 Premier League Golden Boots. And he became Arsenal's all-time leading goalscorer with 228 goals. One of his most iconic moments came against Tottenham Hotspur. In 2002, when he picked the ball up in his own half, sprinted past defenders, and finished brilliantly in front of the home crowd at Highbury. The celebration became legendary. Hands out wide. Pure passion. Pure confidence. Thierry Henry didn't just score important goals. He created moments football fans would never forget. In 2007, Henry joined FC Barcelona, where he added another major chapter to his career. Playing alongside Lionel Messi, Xavi, and Andrés Iniesta, Henry helped Barcelona win the historic treble in 2009, including the UEFA Champions League. Even in a team full of superstars, Henry's intelligence and experience remained vital. For France, he became the country's record goalscorer for many years and earned over 120 international caps. He played in multiple World Cups and European Championships and remained one of the most important players of his generation. After retiring, Henry moved into coaching, punditry, and football analysis. His understanding of the game impressed many fans and players, with younger footballers often studying his movement and attacking intelligence. But statistics alone do not explain Thierry Henry's greatness. It was the elegance, the speed, the intelligence, the consistency, Very few footballers combined style and effectiveness the way Henry did. He could entertain crowds while destroying the best defenders in the world. That is why Thierry Henry will always be remembered as a true footballing icon. Not just because of the goals. Not just because of the trophies. But because he made football feel like art, and it was fun. If you enjoyed this episode of True Footballing Icons, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another legendary football story. And let us know in the comments, is Thierry Henry the greatest Premier League forward of all time?